This is Jerry with Jerry's Retirement Wisdom. We were fishing yesterday, but today we stopped by the Dollar Tree and I found some items with which I can make some fishing hacks. If you stick around the end, I'll show you what I can do with this miniature pegboard. Why don't you come along? Hack number 1. We've all seen the hack where you take a beer cozy and you cut off a piece and you stretch it around your reel of line, keep it from unraveling. Well, I've got a ready-made solution. This is called a Scrunchie. You get it for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. We can open this up, and if you got that spool of line you don't want to unravel, you don't need to get a beer cozy and cut it up. Just take your Scrunchie, wrap it around your spool of line, and there you go. You're all set and you didn't have to do any work to it. And they're $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Easy fishing hack. Hack number 2. We've seen lots of discussion about using a green light to attract fish when you're out fishing. Well, I ran across this at the Dollar Tree. It's a DIY snow globe. It has a cap. It has an inner seal you just pull out. It's like a plastic plug. And then here you've got a clear plastic globe. So my thought was, I can make a simple green light. I'm going to take a LED light set. Like I mentioned, it's Christmas time at the Dollar Tree. We'll pull out this green LED light set. And all we got to do is install 2 AA batteries. You open this by removing this little Phillips screw here in the back. Install our AA batteries. And reinstall the cover. Now we've got green light. So we take our battery pack and our green lights and we shove them in our jar. We put in the waterproof plug, and then all I need is to find a way to fasten this to here and be able to attach it to my boat. So what I think I'm going to do is take my drill and I'm just going to make a small hole right here. That's all it takes. Now take a bit of paracord, knot it off, feed that through our hole, and that's going to be our green light. Ready to use it, we remove the lid, pull the plug, turn on our green lights, reinstall the waterproof plug, and screw the lid back on. Now there's a nice green light. We can just hang this over the side of our boat, and the green light only cost me $2.50 at the Dollar Tree. Easy hack. Hack number 3. I found these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Of course, it's Christmas time right now, so these are Christmas tree ornaments. They come 6 to a pack. These are basically a styrofoam ball with some of this sparkly gold glued to the outside. And my thought was, take this hang loop out of it. You can take a kitchen skewer and just run that skewer right through this ball and out the other side. Like I said, they're styrofoam. Then I can cut this off just like this on each side. Then take your razor blade knife and you can split that bamboo skewer on each end just enough so we can feed your fishing line around that, and you have yourself a fixed bobber. Or once you pierce it with the skewer, take one of these plastic Q-tips that has the plastic shaft, which is hollow, and you can run that through that hole you made with the skewer. Run your line through the hollow plastic tube. Now you've got yourself a slip bobber. And it's really bright. You'll be able to see that as it floats on the water. So for $1.25, you get a pack of 6. Easy hack from the Dollar Tree. Hack number 4. I found this at the Dollar Tree. It's a stacking tilt bin, $1.25. It's basically a plastic bin with a clear drawer that tilts out. And I thought, what a wonderful new product for the Dollar Tree. At $1.25, I can grab one of these tilt bins and either mount it in my shop or mount it in my boat, and I have all kinds of convenient storage, and it's expandable. I can make this as big as many of these stacking tilt bins I can purchase for only $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Hack number 5. I saw this do-it-yourself ornament at the Dollar Tree, and it got me thinking. It has a clear bulb and this cap screws off, and the Dollar Tree sells these glow-in-the-dark bracelets, and all you have to do is bend them and activate them, and those will go right inside this ornament. That's going to glow in the dark. So then we can just pull the tag off of this. It comes right out through the middle, and my idea was I could take a piece of monofilament line, just tie a knot in it. We'll just do this by giving it an overhand knot here several times through so it'll stay when we pull it tight. Okay, we'll trim that. Now we're going to take one of these split shots. These are really tiny split shot, and I'm going to feed that onto the knotted end of my monofilament, then clamp it down with pliers. Now we can feed our monofilament line through our cap, bring it out the other side. Then I'm going to add a swivel to this side. We'll just tie our swivel off here. Slide that knot down there to our swivel and trim that. Screw that back on my bulb. And now I've made myself a nice glow-in-the-dark bobber for catfishing. It only cost $1.25 at the Dollar Tree and one of their glow sticks. Hack number 6. I found these at the Dollar Tree. They're called Shore Fresh containers. They're reusable, and they're $1.25 and get 2 to a pack. The thing I liked about them was the size. These are just handy, just the right size to hold in your hand. And I can see these being really useful around the boat or the shop to organize things such as bobbers, worms. And I can see too, if you're bank fishing, you could carry a little supply of live worms in your pocket, and these seal so you're not going to have a bunch of dirt in your pocket, and you'd have ready worms when you're fishing. So for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, you get 2 to a pack, and they're really nice little containers, just the right size. Hack number 7. If you've ever come back from that fishing trip and forgot to put your blue ice back in the freezer, when you're ready to go the next time, you know how frustrating it is that you don't have any ice pack ready. So I found these at the Dollar Tree. They're $1.25. It's a pain relief ice pack. So in an emergency, if you can get a little bit of ice, put it in our ice pack, we can drop that in the cooler, and that'll work pretty good for an emergency ice pack. And if you ever sustain an injury, you got a pain relief ice pack ready to go. $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Hack number 8. I'm always on the lookout for a good deal on beads. I found these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. There's 135 pearl beads. That's a pretty good deal, but what I liked about them is they come in 4 sizes, so regardless of what size you need, you can come up with a bead for your application. There's 4 different sizes, And what's nice about these is the hole in these beads is just the right size for fishing line. It's not too big and sloppy. You tie that just before a hook and it's going to come up there nicely and protect your knot. And they're only $1.25 for 135 pieces. Nice fishing hack from the Dollar Tree. Hack number 9. Not so much a hack as a Dollar Tree must-have. This is a 14-piece screwdriver set for $1.25. In the set you've got all different bits, and if you've ever been out somewhere and you've had your eyeglasses come loose, what's nice about this set is it has a screwdriver bit that's just perfect size for that eyeglass. And you know how bad it is to be out somewhere fishing or camping and have that screw come loose, and then you're really in big trouble. So, not necessarily a fishing hack, but a really good idea to have along. A 14-piece miniature screwdriver set from the Dollar Tree, only $1.25. Hack 10. I found these at the Dollar Tree. They're called elastics and rubber bands cutters, and I'm sure they're a beauty product, but let's take a look inside. I saw they had this hooked end in this blade, and I'm betting if you take a piece of fishing line and hook it, it'll cut right through there. And it does so very well. No hesitation at all. These are really sharp. Let's try a piece of braid. Braid's always the true test. Pop right through there. Look at that. Nothing to it. This is 15-pound braid, cutting right through it like butter. You get 2 of these for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Nice easy hack for cutting braid or any line. Hack number 11. I picked these up at the Dollar Tree. They're called square-shaped pegboard. They come 2 per pack. And they're plastic, and they've got mounting holes and feet. A lot of different possibilities there. Anyway, there's 2 of those. Then we got ring hooks. They were $1.25. And these are basically ring hooks that you fasten into your pegboard, and they'll hang on like this. And there's 2 sizes in that pack for $1.25. Then there are these. These are loop hooks. Looks like they come 3 to a pack. And these fasten into your pegboard like this. And they're a little smaller than the ring hooks. But my idea was I could take 2 pieces of this pegboard and some of these hooks that are available, and I believe I can make a rod holder for the wall in my shop. Let's go over and mount these on the wall and see how they work. I've mounted my 5-inch square piece of pegboard down here on the bottom of this rack I have on my wall. And I've also put one up here at the top, but I'm just finishing screwing it down. For this application, I've only needed 2 screws. It'll depend on what your wall surface is and where you're mounting it as to how many screws you need. But with the pegboard holes in here, it gives you lots of possibilities for getting that screw in there to mount that solid. So let's finish mounting that up. There we have it. Both pieces are mounted. Let's just grab our hooks and see how that works. I'm going to put our larger hooks down here on the bottom. I'm going to mount our larger hooks down here on the bottom. And then we're going to take the smaller hooks and we're going to install them up here on our top piece of pegboard. Now to mount our fishing poles, we just run the tip of the rod up through the small hooks. Same thing here. So there you have it for $3.75. I made a pretty nice little rack for my fishing poles, and if I want to expand it, I just add more squares and more hooks. Easy hack from the Dollar Tree. This has been Jerry with Jerry's Retirement Wisdom. I hope you enjoyed our Dollar Tree fishing hacks today. If you like my videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you'd like to see some more of my videos, just click right there. We'll see you next time.